Hi, I'm Adolf, I'm Argentinian, and this is my CS50 final project. This is called MyRep. This is designed for musicians who want to manage the repertoire and the technique. So let's now what we have here. We have all the pieces, all the songs we have. It's our repertoire. For example, I want to add a new piece, and I say let's add. And I add the piece. So here it is. Okay, but what is this? This is the information of the piece. We can change. For example, I want to give a description. Um, for example, the album. Um, well, this is technical exercise. This will allow us to relate this piece to a technique and give it an exercise. We will see later how this relates, but the point is that we can say, okay, this piece will have this technique and this exercise and this step that we are working. So this is designed for musicians who follow a process to learn new songs. So I say, okay, first I will listen it, then I will investigate, and so on and so forth. But we will see how we can uh, work this. So I save it. And then let's go to tracking, and this is the list we were talking about. um, for example, these are my steps to learn a piece. First I listen it, and then all. But well, of course we can update it, change the order. For example, first I will investigate, then listen. We can add a step, for example, with that review. um, this is the list, so modify it. Okay, and here it is. Now if we want to keep track of the pieces we are working, we don't want to have all these pieces, and we want to focus on this and what we are working on. We can come here to tracking and start tracking them. For example, I will say, okay, I want to work this piece that I added, and add piece to track. Now it's here, and I can focus on all these pieces I'm working, and I say I'm not working more about in this, so I stop tracking it. For example, if I have a new piece, probably I will learn it and want to keep track of it. So say, let's add this piece. I create it and I start working on it. For example, first listen, save, and it is in MyRep. It's here. So then we can manage our repertoire. We can save, delete, etc. And now we have our technique aspects. We have a list of our techniques and their exercises. For example, I can add a technique and add an exercise. For example, 1, 2, save changes. And here it is. But let's just delete it. I don't want to work on that. Well, we can change our exercise. We can add new exercise. For example, let's add this step, save changes. Now it is here, improvise. For example, I want to work on a technique, a routine. So let's see. Well, I will work on arpeggios first. First exercise, hard technique, then improve. I can go to any exercise. But the point here is that I have another option, exercise with repertoire, that this will allow me to learn the practice or technique with or repertoire related. If we remember, we can give to a piece an exercise. For example, Adios Nonino has arpeggios and this exercise. For example, hard technique. Save it, we go to technique, exercise with repertoire, hard technique, Adios Nonino. So this is a way to work our technique aspects with our repertoire, with our pieces in a musical approach to work our technique. So this is designed for that. And well, this is the app.